death metal time again, here on the Vinyl Files. I'm James Lundquist. Thanks for watching this video. There are plenty of death metal bands out there. Cannibal Corpse, they just hold a special place in my heart. Not to mention how convenient it is that that Metal Blade Records did a big re-release of their first 3 full-length records. They released them in a weird order because it was Tomb of the Mutilated, Eaten Back to Life, and now finally, the one we're looking at today, Butchered at Birth. Those are some overzealous looking doctors. They didn't need to go that far. That woman is very dead. This is their second studio release. It's that in-between point. The last video I did of theirs that was Eaten Back to Life, they really hadn't quite come into their own. Butchered at Birth is that in-between point where we're inching toward, it's like right before you're 18 and you can go buy lottery tickets. You're not an adult yet. They're almost there. I thought it was funny, this picture on the back of them. They kind of look like Cousin It from the Addams Family. But they look like Cousin It's edgy siblings who hate their parents. Still featuring the original vocalist Chris Barnes. This is good, classic, early 90s death metal. You know, the production value, the guitars are still really chainsaw-y. It's not like, there's not a ton of low end. We're not drop tuning to like H flat. Standout tracks on this album: Meat Hook Sodomy, Gutted, Living Dissection. You want to be good and dead before you're dissected. Under the Rotted Flesh. Especially early Cannibal Corpse. It's so over the top, which I know is the point of death metal, because when George Corpsegrind comes into the band, he described Cannibal Corpse's lyrics as like a B horror movie, but like early Cannibal Corpse, it's almost like C or D, where it's just like buckets of blood in your dad's mouth. Well, it's a lot of that. Covered with Sores, Vomit the Soul, Butchered at Birth, Rancid Amputation, Innards Decay. The last track on this album, the last song on side B, seems like a precursor to Tomb of the Mutilated, like, you know, like Hammer Smash Face, especially the intro to that song. It's interesting when you listen to the progression of this band, because it goes from, like I said, like Cookie Monster in Slayer to Tomb of the Mutilated to even heavier on The Bleeding, which is the last album that Chris Barnes is on. The one after that, and I think it's Vile, that George Corpsegrind comes in. When he comes in, I assume, because I don't know, but I assume some musicians changed over as well, and that like Cannibal Corpse sound that we all know really gets cemented in, depending upon what era you're a fan of, or if you just like the band because they're a good band. They grow as musicians as their career goes on, which is really fun to see. I know they're coming to Minnesota in like half a year. I'd love to go see them live. But yeah, that's the last of Cannibal Corpse that I feel like I'm gonna be adding to my collection for a while, unless there's a mass repressing of their later work with George, or with Corpsegrind, I guess if we want to be official. But unless they do like a mass repressing, which I hope they do, because Kill is one of my favorite death metal albums of all time. I think that's one of my favorites, if not my favorite of theirs. But yeah, I just, pick it up if you still can. I know it's sold out online, but I think in record stores you can still find it. Oh god, I should really look at the record. I think this is the clear, yeah, it's the Clear Smoke. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at it. That's, yeah, it's gorgeous. I think the other one was called Shark Attack variant, and that was clear with like red splatter everywhere. If I would have had all 3 of like the super red ones, that would have been cool, but I'm cool with this too, because then it's red, black, and red. There you go. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. Leave a comment telling me, what's your favorite Cannibal Corpse album, or what are some albums that I should check out. Maybe I'll add them to my collection and do a video on it. Like it, just because it's a click of a button. You just have to click that like button. Just click it. It's right now with me. Click. If you do that, it helps a lot too. Thank you for watching. New videos out Tuesday and Saturday, and we'll see you next time.